Okay, watching a reaction to Snow's new video, she brought up the whole simp thing, and then the reactor brought up the fact that it seems like anytime you compliment a woman these days, some moron is calling you a simp. Now, I don't know where this idea came from. That, yeah, there are guys that are kiss the ground you walk on, break their back for just to be around a chick. Who cares? But the guys that just generally give a female a compliment when they do something, like if a chick's a badass, I'm gonna call her a badass. If she's fine and it's not inappropriate me saying it, I'm gonna say it. And if she does something that's honestly great, like Snow being one of the best female rappers there are, Scratch, one of the best rappers there are these days, and some moron underneath the comments calls me a simp just because I'm a fan, yet he can fall over head over heels over some dude rapper and doesn't get no heat for it. I'm sorry, but that's not simpish. That's kind of sexist. And I'll admit it, I'm a submissive simp. The submissive thing I always have been. It's more fun. That and a chick can't. If you date a lot, you're gonna bump into a chick that might say you did something you didn't do. It happens. But they can't say that when you're the one tied to the bed. That and it's more fun. And I don't have the dominant thing in me. Like when I'm at work, when I'm hanging out, when I need to be the alpha, yeah, I can pull it off. But no, the simp thing, I simp over some people. To me, that's just standing over a female. And it's not that bad to stand over people. Like if I say I'm gonna stand for M, a lot of people are. So why is it worse to simp over a chick? Now, if you're literally breaking your back, going into debt, like ignoring your family, ignoring your responsibilities for a woman, for anybody, that's bad. But if you're generally a fan of somebody and like to praise them, then yeah. And to all the guys that say simping over a girl that you know is a bad thing, question: chick has a choice. Hang out with a guy that is a complete ego boost. She knows if they go out and eat, he's paying, and it's generally fun to be around. Or another guy that will, if they go out and eat, she's probably paying because he's a broke bitch. Will compliment and talk about his boys all the time, but she's just there. Who do you think she's gonna hang out with more? So yeah, simping might not be the most, what everybody considers game, but if you do it right, simping is game. It just takes longer. Because if a chick knows that you're an ego boost for her, even if she knows she's out of your league, she just keeps you around because you're a sweetheart and you buy her shit. Sooner or later, she's gonna have an itch that needs scratched, and she's gonna want to find someone that, even if she's not at the top of her game, will moon over her and think she's the bomb. And she knows won't get too attached. Or she knows if she flat out says this doesn't mean anything, it won't mean anything. He'll keep it in his head, but it won't change the relationship. So yeah, I simped for a lot of chicks and ended up hooking up with them. It just takes longer. How many shots do you miss? How many times do you shoot for something that's 500 times out of your league? Like the last chick I simped over and hung out with a lot, she was an underwear model. Like for magazines. And I'm not that funny. I don't have cash. And I'm not cute. I'm a teddy bear, but I'm not hot. So yeah, I'm cute, I'm not hot. But Christmas Eve, her boy dumped her. She needed to get back at him. Guess who she used shamelessly? And for like 6 months after that, it was almost every other day. Then she got back with that Chad. But I still barely had to try for it. All I had to do was hang out with someone I generally had fun with and buy a couple meals. You have to take her on dates, hang out with her 24/7, meet her friends, put up with bullshit, and then when you guys hook up, she's thinking of marriage and thinking of commitment. When we hooked up, there was no commitment required. There was, you know what this is, you know I love you, but not in that way. And we're still friends. Like, I don't know if they're actually engaged. I know he's planning on asking her, but I don't know if he actually did it yet. Because of the whole lockdown thing, we kind of lost touch. But yeah, them being engaged doesn't affect me. And I know eventually, if they break up, who she's going to come running to. So yeah, I'm a simp. You're an insecure prick that has to stay in your own lane.